Hey guys, Javano here. Another 7-seg display update. I know I haven't really been doing many other videos. I've been trying to get some new gameplay, the new Call of Duty map pack. Haven't really been getting anything YouTube worthy. Also got some ideas towards what game I'm gonna showcase on my channel. For my ridiculous amount of Steam games, I've got a couple in mind. Just haven't really gotten around to recording them yet. And yeah, so let's get on to the video, because I kind of rambled a little bit last time I recorded this and it ended up being about 11 minutes, so I decided to redo it. So I'm going to start this with a little tutorial on how to count to 15 in binary, just because you wouldn't really understand this if you didn't know how to. So it starts with, basically you want, or first of all, let's just lay this down. Torch means a 1, no torch means a 0. So these 4 slots are basically just like 4 zeros. So it'd basically be just 0, 0, 0, 0. Then when I put this down, it'd be 0, oh, get rid of that, 0, 0, 0, 1, if you're talking about a computer. So, yeah. So when you're counting in binary, you always want to, when you're adding a 1, you always want to go to the rightmost slot if it's open. So that's 1. But since that's full, we want to go to the next rightmost slot, but we want to get rid of this. It's basically like you're putting one here, but it overlaps over there, like that. So that's 2. And then since this rightmost slot's open, 3. This is, the rightmost slot's full, so get rid of that, overlaps over here, get rid of that, and then overlaps to there, like that. And then that's 4. And this is open, so 5, 6, 7. And then this overlaps to the 4th slot, so that overlaps to that, which overlaps to that, there. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, wait, what the, no, yeah, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like that. And the reason that's relevant is because I basically made something that does that when you hit a switch. It adds a new torch. This thing here, which I will go over in a second. That is bugging me. Yeah, I have a little thing about symmetry and things looking nice. Oh, lag. Okay, so here we got this thing. 1st slot, 2nd slot, 4th slot, 8th slot. The reason they're numbered like this, in case you haven't noticed, it just doubles to each slot, is because when this is on, that means you're at number 1. When this is on, that means you're at number 2. When this torch is on, that means you're at number 4. And when this torch is on, that means you're at number 8. And it keeps going, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, yeah. And the reason that's useful is because, say this torch and this torch are on, you just add the slots are on together, which is 2 plus 4 is 6. That means when these 2 are on and those 2 are off, you're at number 6. Or 1 and 8, when that one's on and that one's on, that means you're at 9. It's just an easier way to count than doing how I was doing it before. So let's start this. 1, 2. Also ignore the switch flipping back and forth. It's because on server switches animations are glitchy. So there. 3, 4. See, 4, 4. 5 is 4 plus 1. 6 is 4 plus 2. 7 is 4 plus 2 plus 1. 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and it resets again because we don't have any more slots. But yeah, if you don't really know much about redstone, you probably won't get how this relates to my 7-seg display, but just think about it as a large improvement on how far I am on this project. Now, all this stuff here might seem like just a random, like I just went around running or dropping torches and redstone and blocks in random places, but it's actually the same thing repeated 4 times, just linked end to end, and that thing is called a flip-flop. And you may have heard me talk about this a couple times in my redstone videos. The reason I haven't covered them in those is because it's probably the most complete or complex component of redstone circuitry, so I'm probably not going to cover that for any little time now. And yeah, it's a T variety flip-flop, which means it toggles the output when it receives a well, you can get multiple varieties. This one toggles the output when you change the input twice. Stupid recording cutting my frame rate down to 30. I normally run at like 200 FPS, but when I'm recording it just caps it at 30 even if I set it to 60 for some reason. So that's annoying. If anyone knows how to fix that, please tell me. It's frustrating. And yeah, so I'll just cut one out of the system for you. Why'd I get rid of that one? So I'll just isolate one flip-flop for you to see how, show you how it works. Jesus, this lag's annoying. I'm not even sure why it's lagging. Computer's awesome, and it wasn't even lagging the last video I recorded. And yeah, so this is the output here. I'll throw it on a block so you can see what's going on. Now, this variety switches the output when it receives a OS signal, but since I put it on a NOT gate at the end, it's going to seem like it's changing when it receives an input signal. So it doesn't really make much of a difference, but I'm just saying that so I don't sound crazy or like I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, there. See, basically every second input it changes, but that's because it's on a NOT gate, so it's actually going to be every second lack of signal, like that. So it toggles the output every second time, like that. So in case you don't know what toggle means, it just, if it's on, it's off, and then if it's off, it switches it to on. And that's basically what a flip-flop does. Well, a T variety flip-flop. Different flip-flops have different purposes. And yeah, that's about it for this one. It's not yet connected to that. I need to put, in between this and that, I need to put a binary to decimal converter, which basically converts that roll of 4 torches into a single redstone line, depending on what number it is. So say if it's 4 on there, it takes those 4 torches and lines it up to the 4 line somewhere over there and creates a 4 on there. So I'm getting pretty far. I'm getting close to done this thing. Getting pretty excited, but for now, see you guys. Should be one more of these updates before I'm actually finished.